road trip. 6 out of 6 points on the road. Welcome to Postgame Live, presented by Grotto Insurance. Ashlyn Sullivan, Scott Cardinal, Al Morgani, back here in Philadelphia. When the Flyers went on this road trip, we talked about the difficulty of it, the challenges. Honestly, you don't want to say you didn't predict this to happen, but this just goes to show how great the Flyers are playing right now, Al.
Yep, you're watching us now. You're a hardcore hockey fan, and you got paid off for it. 6 points out of 6 points come in, win this game here. You only give up 5 goals. It's just a terrific road trip to really cement this team like they belong in that playoff race conversation.
Yeah, we were thinking before this road trip, 3 out of 6, 4 to 6, you'd be really, really happy the amount of heat that you're playing, right? Going into Minnesota, a desperate team. Winnipeg, the best team in the league. And then you go to St. Louis tonight, another team that's kind of fighting to get in the playoffs. So pretty incredible what they've done. 6 out of 6 points. Tippett, goal of the year for me right now. It's unbelievable.
Wow. It was unbelievable. And really, you looked at this game as well after a huge win in Winnipeg. And then you looked at this game, you're wanting to come home. You've been on the road for a while. You thought, this could be, looming disappointment. The Flyers didn't allow it to happen.
You look at this game, and Couturier's out again. You bring in Cates into the lineup. The kid's out again, Drysdale, so there's some energy. And they come up big, and Tippett gets 10 shots on goal. So it's a tremendous, tremendous kind of like just bring everybody together. Everybody has to get involved in this game, Scott, and everybody got involved.
You wanted some shots from Tippett?
I did.
What do you get, a dozen or Baker's
10.
dozen? 10
shots on goal, not just shots on goal.
And then you look defensively too. The shot blocking, by the Flyers, unbelievable. Nick Seeler with at least 7 shots. JJ said towards the end of the game. So just incredible guys putting their body on the line, and man, that hurts when you're blocking that many shots. And we saw him in pain the one time he was down on the ice rolling around, but gets back up and doesn't miss a shift.
And that leads us to our PA Lottery winning moment of the game. Of course, it has to be Owen Tippett. We were talking, this is a candidate for goal of the year. Owen Tippett was just not going to be denied.
Well, Scott, no, you call goal of the year, so you take it.
Oh, it's TK's really, really upset here. Doesn't whine about it, but goes in there. Look at that. How's she going around there? Backhand right between the blocker and the pad there. Unbelievable move, because he's been a shooter, right, tonight?
Yep.
And everyone's
Yep.
thinking he's going to shoot this puck. He's going to shoot this puck. Totally fakes out the defenseman right here. Watch this one right there, right around
what a
him.
move.
And that's Faulkner. That's a good defenseman, and with the finish, too. That's an unbelievable goal.
It's a great finish. And I give Konechny credit, even after whining a bit, get back on sides to make that play. And then that is just an that's a filthy, filthy finish.
A lot nasty, I would call it that. A lot of descriptive words for that one, but a lot of things had to happen on that goal, right? It hits the linesman, you're ticked off, it doesn't go in deep. It was going to be a dump and chase type of moment there, and then it goes on Tippett, getting back onside by TK, and then Tippett with an unbelievable move in the finish.
Yep, and speaking of Owen Tippett, let's now go back to St. Louis. He is standing by with JJ and Boosh.
Thanks, Ashlyn. You're looking at Owen Tippett, one of many stars. Seems like I've been saying that a lot for the Flyers in this one. Tipp getting a goal. 10 shots on goal. Owen, was it as simple as persistence paying off? You just kept firing away until one went in?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just one of those games where you didn't want to pass up a shot when you had a chance, and just seemed to open up tonight.
Owen, we got a tip that you changed sticks here recently. Why the change, and what have you liked about the new stick? Apparently, it's a Konechny model, is it not?
Yeah, I had a couple sticks sent to me, and unfortunately they broke. They were just a different blade shape, and I guess TK's is the closest to it. So last game and a half, I've been using that one.
Why not? He's been scoring goals all year, right? It's a good model to use.
Exactly.
Tip, what does this road trip say about this club? I mean, you come out of the road, you play 3 teams, a couple of them playing really well. Yeah. You lose Coots and Drysdale for 2 of those, but you just keep winning. What does it say about this club?
Yeah, it shows a lot about our group. Obviously, the persistence and confidence we have in each other in that room, and obviously when guys like that go out, you got to step up and fill their roles. But it's a great road trip for all of us, and we're happy to kind of get the sweep on the road trip and get home to our fans.
Owen, this team, there's got to be a point now where I think we are past the halfway mark, right?
Yep.
Does this team inside, I think you've been playing against all the prognosticators at the start of the year, but this team has to believe now that it can be a playoff team, can it not?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we're still a ways out, and you want to take it game by game, and not worry about what can happen in the future, and just kind of control what we can control and see what happens.
Well, what's been happening a lot is a lot of wins. So, Owen, thanks for doing this. Congratulations on the goal and the victory.
Thanks, guys.
We are back post-game live and checking out Joel Farabee's goal that really put this game away for the Flyers. And Scott, another guy who's had a fantastic road trip.
Yeah, no, he's lighting the lamp. This one's pretty easy when you don't have a goalie in there trying to stop the puck. But good play by Cam Atkinson getting the puck out. Then Braden Chen turns it over right here on a silver platter here for Joel, and he buries that, puts the game away, and finishes off a great, unreal road trip.
Yeah, hasn't he turned into the pro, though? Just make those plays against the wall, strong plays, really with the stick, breaking things up, setting things up himself.
Yep.
He's really turned into a real strong physical player.
Yes, he's had a great season after having an awesome offseason rehabbing from that injury. Now we got to talk about Carter Hart. We talked all offense in this post-game live, but Carter Hart, another great goaltending performance after Sam Ersson we saw last night. We keep saying this is a fantastic problem to have, Al, but we can't talk enough about it.
Yeah, he was very good early in the game. There were some great chances.
Right
yeah, great chances. And he makes those big saves. That's a great save right there. And you want to have that combination, Ashland. And you also kind of, within the team, it's a nice competition in a locker room to have two goalies like this.
And you know what, there could be a goalie controversy here, but you know what, when either guy is in between the pipes, they're happy for the other guy, right? They want the other guy to win. You know, Carter Hart's hoping for the shutout in Winnipeg a couple nights ago, and he gets it, right? So it's they're not mad, or they're not, I want to be in the net, right? There's not that controversy or competition. It's a healthy competition, and both goalies, they're playing great in front of them, so I have no problems with it.
That's what this league, you need two goalies, and the best situation is one guy has a great game, the next guy comes back and says, hold my beer, I'll have another one.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
There you go.
I can do anything better than you.
There you go.
But it could see how it could turn into that.
Ashland, he's singing.
I know it. I'm used to it by now. I'm very used to this.
I guess it could turn into a...
But Ersson gets his ice time, and I think that's why he gets his start. So that's why it's a healthy competition, because Tort's getting opportunities.
But it's not what we thought was going to be coming into this year, but like 3 or 4 to 1. Ersson's too good right now.
It's unbelievable. Since those first 2 games by Sam Ersson, he's almost been perfect throughout the season. So having this competition, whoever's in net, it's unreal. So we'll see who, I'm not sure yet, but it could be Carter again on Thursday against the Stars, who's going to be another good opponent. So it never stops the good teams that are coming in here.
Yep, the Flyers finally back home in Philadelphia. But first, let's go back to St. Louis and hear from head coach John Tortorella.
I feel like the consistency is the key part of this trip. You're able to play 3 games pretty much exactly the way you guys like to play.
We just keep on playing. Have some good minutes, have some bad minutes, but we just keep on playing.
Owen Tippett usually gets double-digit shot attempts, but tonight most of them are on goal. He only misses 1. It's him just kind of dialing in a little bit on.
Yeah, you know, like I said the other night, if he hits the net more, he'd probably have 5 or 6 more goals right now. So he's one of those athletes that develops on his own, and he has a chance to be a really good player.
Do you feel like you were able to roll 4 lines effectively tonight? That helped, I guess, being tired at the end of a trip?
Yeah, I'm worried about the team. We've done a lot of travel, not just this trip, but just the last 30, 40 days. We've been buzzing all over the place. So plan was to go with 4, and Catesy comes in, does a really good job in solidifying that line. So it was everybody contributed.
You mentioned before the game you wanted to end this on a good note. You guys obviously up that goal right early in the third period. How do you think you guys responded, especially at the end of a trip, needing a good third period?
Yeah, I was hoping when we have the lead, a really big goal for us in the second period to go up 2-1. Wanted to play a little bit further along in the period there, but they tie it up, and sometimes you can go either way, especially after a long trip or a long number of days here. I thought our guys went the right way. They just kept on playing, and Tip, a great individual effort, kind of a weird goal, but a great individual effort. Checked well. Carter made some key saves, so a good team win.
Do you see Zamula looking a little better every game right now? He just really seems to be climbing the ladder a little bit.
Yeah, more confident, certainly more consistent. Still want him harder. I want him to kill more plays, but I think he feels he belongs in the league, and I don't think he's afraid of holding on to that. Just on the power play, he settles the power play down. 5-on-5, he comes out from behind the net late in the third period, beats a guy, just holds on to the puck. I think he's a confident player.
Are you still not looking at the standings?
I don't look at the standings. No, I don't.
You mentioned that you don't look for statement wins or anything like that, but does this have anything to do with you guys just winning 3 games in 4 nights on a tough road trip?
It's a tough road trip, yeah, but we just statement games, measuring games. I don't believe in that. I just think the team just come to work, and that's what's good about our group. They come to work each and every day, and they attack that day, and that's all. That's how we've been going about it. That's what we'll continue to do.